Make your footage from something like this to something like this. Hello guys, welcome to a new video. So what you just saw there is really easy to make. All you need is a good green screen or blue screen and a good editing platform. So I'll be showing you how I achieved this using DaVinci Resolve, but the principle will be the same for all the editing platforms. First, let me take you to some of the behind the scenes in shooting this. It's very easy. You don't need a professional camera or anything. All you need is your smartphone and you can achieve the same thing. So first let me take you to some of the behind the scenes and then we'll get to the editing platform. As you can see, this is the view in the camera and the setup is quite simple. It's just we have the chewing gum pack here. It's kept on my JBL speaker, and then we have the Andoer portable light just to give it a fill light. Then we have the key light right here, and now you must be wondering what the iron box is showing in the frame. So let me show you what it does. It's just an idea. I'm not sure if it will work. So just give me 2 minutes. Let me just turn it on. Now what you need to take in mind is, since you have a green product right here, you need to make sure that you don't use a green screen, but you use a blue screen. And if you have something blue, use the green screen. So that is how you should be doing it. So it will be like easy to get rid of to key out the green screen. Now, one thing that I tried was iron box to make a smoke come from the iron box, and I did not actually take that to the shot because it was not very catchy. So let me just open Resolve and I'll show you how I made that still shot to something that looks like a commercial. So now let's open the editing platform. I'm using DaVinci Resolve. So this is what we have. This is the finished product. Now let me take the mouse. 1 second. Okay, it's better to have a mouse than use your trackpad. Okay, so the shot that I use, I'll show you. It's this one right here. Where is it? Yeah, it's the one here. So you can see it's just a stagnant shot. Now I used this particular region of the clip. I didn't use the smoke region. Now I brought that to the timeline right here. Okay. Now the very first thing that you need to be doing is color grade, because you have to get rid of the blue screen. So it should be really graded well for the keying to work properly. So first let me go to the color page. I'll do a quick color grading. I'm nothing serious here. I'm just showing you a quick tutorial here. Okay, now I've done the grading so that I can start getting rid of the blue screen. For that, I first have to make this a new Fusion clip. Okay, so now it's a Fusion clip. Now come to the Fusion page. This step is really easy actually. Now I go to Now to open the screen, what you have to do is shift plus space. So this page will come and you just have to search Ultra Keyer, add. So this is the tool to get rid of the blue or the green screen. So what you have to do, there is a tool right here. I have to drag it and press it here. So you can see now the blue is selected. Now to know if it's properly selected, you have to first press this black and white. So you can see that it's not very clean key. So for that you have to come to matte and you can adjust the threshold right here such that it should be like properly black and the subject should be like properly white. But I can see that the subject is like really white, so you don't have to play the maximum threshold, you just have to play with the minimum threshold. Okay, so I think we have a clean key right now. Now let me come to the edit page. See, we have a clean key right here. So now let me bring this clip up. Now what I want to do is I want to crop this layer below. So come to the cropping. What we have to crop is the bottom layer. So I have to just drag it like this. Okay. Okay, this is just a rough crop, but you know how we have to achieve it. Now for the background, now it's a pure black screen. We don't want that. We want something like colorful. There is a site called Motion Array where you can get a lot of plugins for DaVinci Resolve. You can also download a lot of stock videos. So it's not free. It's like I think, I'm not sure about the pricing, but it's not very high. But still, there are a lot of free sample videos you can find online. But the one I used is from Motion Array. So let me just bring that here. So this is the footage. I just bring it down like this, and you can see that now the product is in front of the pool. Still, it's not finished. You know, you can see it's just a stagnant shot. Now let me just get rid of this. Okay, now you can still play with this. What I did is I come in the beginning. There is some, you see this triangle icons, right? Not triangle, sorry, diamond icons right here. This is used for animating. So I will show you how it is. Now in the very first, I want it to be small, and so I decrease in size. Oh, not that much, sorry. Yeah, about there. And I add this triangle to start the animation. Okay, I also add a rotation, slight rotation to the left probably, and I add the keyframe, sorry, not keyframe over there. So now it starts the animation. Now I come a little bit to the center. Oops. And I double click the zoom. That means it's reset. So now it's animating from the small and it's coming big. I also double click on the rotation. So it's default to the straight. When you double click, it becomes to the default value. So now if I play, you can see that it's coming from a far region. You know, my laptop is not very fast, so the rendering will take time, so which is why it's little choppy. But you get the point. You know, you start the keyframe, and you move a little frame forwards, and you reset the keyframe, so it sorts of animate the subject in the frame. So this is it actually. Now I added a little bit of glow. Now what it does is, you come to open effects right here. There is something called glow. It just sort of makes your object glow. That's it. Where is it? Where is it? There is it. Okay, it's right here. I just add it here. It's just a glow effect, you know, it sort of glows the subject. You can always, you know, decrease the intensity in the effects. About 0.4 is okay. Now also what I added is, you know, since it's coming from a far distance to a new distance to a closer distance, I also added blur. You know, first it's blurry, and when it comes to the closer range, it becomes in focus. So you can also play with that. There is something called directional blur. I add it on that. Now I come to directional blur right here. I don't want that much blur, so I'll just reduce it a little bit. Okay. Now again, you can add keyframe. Why am I saying keyframe? Come to global blend. So in far you need it to be blurry, so I added keyframe there. You come a little bit here, and I want it to be in focus, so I blend and make the blend to 0. That means the glow effect, the directional blur effect is not working. So as you can see, it's coming from a blur and it's slowly coming to focus. So that's how I did it. Then I added a text right here. I also made this subject to be in the center, that it's easy, you can just place it in the center. And I also added a font right here. I found it from Motion Array as well. So that's all, and then a bit of sound effects and music, and that's how you get a shot like this. So you can still play with this if you want, like you can add sound effects as it comes closer. You can do all sorts of things with this keyframe and all those things. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys learned something from it. Do give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I like doing these type of content, so give me a thumbs up. It really sorts of give me motivation to do more. So that's pretty much it, guys. I wish you all a happy new year, and thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.